Oh, we've got a great game for you today. I'm Martin Tyler, Alan Smith is with me. We're both really looking forward to describing it for you. In our game today, Shrewsbury against Sheffield Wednesday. This is the home team lineup. So we think it's going to be 3-5-2, Alan, don't we?
Yes, it looks that way. I mean, this formation went out of fashion for a number of years, particularly in England, but a few managers preferring to bring it back now.
Let's look at Sheffield Wednesday and the list of their players here. So, Alan, 4-4-2?
Yeah, I think it looks that way, Martin. Yes, it's the conventional shape. It's the one that the manager prefers.
Who is going to referee the game today, Gavin Mansfield. Off we go with the kick-off. Clark. Wiggins. McGugan. That's very good link-up play. He can hit it here. He scored.
And that's flown past the keeper before really he could react.
And here is another angle on that goal. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. And it's Cole. Going to get a corner here because of that deflection. That's a fine goal. I want to see it again. I bet you do too.
Well, he won't mind looking at it again either, because he's put some real power through this shot and flying to the keeper's left.
Well, you can see what they were trying to do. Just a bit too much height on it, and it's gone straight to the goalkeeper. Cole. Here's Brown. Fine cross. And he's up for the header. Well, it's a long way off target. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. Got to cross it. Good take by the goalkeeper, but no pressure on him. That's handball, referee's seen it. Murusugu offside. The officials clearly in agreement. And that's a straightforward offside decision. It's Smith. Cole. Smith. Now Cole. And he gets it returned to him. And Smith. And it's Cole. Turn pass. Oh, he's through. And here's the shot. Well, the goalkeeper's had to make a save. And the shot was a decent enough one, but too straight. Here's a chance to counter-attack from that wasted cross by the opposition. And shoots! Oh, a miss. Got on the ball in midfield, well read. Free kick here. Barnett. The shot's on! We'll start again with a goal kick. Very well done with the inside of the head as well as the outside. Good pass. Wiggins.
Could be a chance.
Well, sometimes you say aim at the goalkeeper, it will veer in one side or another. This went straight at the goalkeeper.
Here's the cross. And he's met it with his head. Super header, narrowly wide.
Yeah, the goalie was rooted to the spot there.
It's a bad pass. He's given it straight to the opposition. Now Clark. And it's Cole. He's almost lent him the ball on that occasion. He wants it returned, and it's returned to him. Here's Brown. And they're passing so well out there. That will help ease the pressure. McGugan.
Urusugu
For Turner. Liam Palmer. Being moved around nicely here with this passing game. Shots on here. Hit the post. Oh, in goes the cross. Sometimes attack is the best form of defence. They've been doing a lot of defending. Now they can do a bit of attacking and relieve some of that stress at the back.
McGugan.
Gonna cross it. He's gonna try it. He's made the save. And in goes the cross. And it's going to be a goal kick. Well, there was that attempt that we haven't really analysed, Alan. Let's look back on it now.
He's hit the ball so firmly there. I think he must have thought he'd scored, but the post helping out the keeper.
Whistle goes for handball.
Yeah, and the arm was away from his side, so in those circumstances, yeah, definitely an offence.
It was a very good effort earlier, wasn't there, Alan? Here it is.
Yeah, it was a clever glance of the head and nearly finding that corner.
Safely behind. for a goal kick.
Into the attacking third. Good tackle.
They want to keep the opposition penned back. This throw can help do that. Shot on! The real chance for an equaliser there.
That's when the top strikers deliver. No, he's not a bad player, but he's let himself down there.
In midfield, they've got it back via an interception.
McGugan.
Wiggins. And it's behind for the goal kick. Alan, your view on the attempt at goal?
Yeah, the body shape was totally wrong. And in the end, a bit of a wild slash over the bar.
Well, he's used a hand there. It'll be a free kick. Player right at him, but he's kept the ball well. Space to try and hit it now. It's another very good save. And it didn't get away from him, the ball, either. And they pulled play back because it was handball. Here's the cross. Good take by the goalkeeper, but no pressure on him. Can't keep the ball at the moment. Now Cole. And the referee right on the spot there to give the handball. Wiggins. Well, you can see what he was trying to do, but the pass wasn't on. It was a bad ball, as it turned out. Ellis. And he's moved in, trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. And the cross coming in. Well, it didn't quite cause the problems that it looked as though it would, that cross. And now the defending team can play their way out of trouble. And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. And the referee's seen it, handball. And that'll be a corner. It's a goalkeeper who's asserted himself from the corner. The defenders love that.
At least 4 minutes of added time.
And headed towards where a teammate can gather the ball. Handball there, and the player's called back. It's easy here for the keeper. It's Smith. It's looking good, this move. And that's dealt with the problem. It's a decent cross. No one could get there to reach the cross. That's half-time at 1-0. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
That's very good link-up play. He can hit it here. He scored! around nicely here with this passing game. Shots on here. Hit the post.
Start of the second half for you.
Now the shot!
Off target.
Palmer.
McGugan.
Wiggins.
Liam Palmer.
Palmer.
McGugan. Almost ordered his teammate to give it back to him then. The goalkeeper with a textbook save and keeps the ball in his grasp. He's cut out the pass, intercepting if you like, and now can go on the attack maybe.
Now Brown.
He's taken a touch there off the defender. It will be a corner.
Going on is
Well, this is interesting, whether the manager is just going to switch things around a little bit.
And that's handball. Referee's seen it.
They've got the corner here, and they're desperate to get a goal from it to get on level terms. And that's a very good save following the corner. Here's Lee. Palmer. McGugan.
Widusugu.
That's an easy interception because the pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. Wiggins. It's a bad pass. He's given it straight to the opposition.
And in goes the cross.
Well, the cross came in, but it went straight to the opposition, and now they might break out.
Easy spot for the referee. Hands. The attack has fizzled out here. Goal kick. Kieran Lee. McGugan.
Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress.
Wiggins. Widusugu.
And in goes the cross. And shoots! Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch.
Time has stopped for a substitution.
He's a good player, isn't he, this boy? He's coming off now, Alan, but he's controlled the midfield.
He has. He's dictated it with his passing, the tempo of his passing. He's got his team on the front foot.
Substitution taking place. Going on now is number 17.
Keeps it going well.
Widusugu. Sheffield Wednesday have a corner.
that's a good block. Not a nice challenge. Will the ref do? Quickly taken. Well, the threat was there. It wasn't quite the goal.
I think the keeper might have been relieved there, Martin, because I don't think he would have got there.
Turner. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Here comes the cross. Well, that will be delight for the defenders. There's no one on the end of the cross. Eye-catching save, well worth another look.
Well, he had no time at all to react. Top save.
Free kick against Sheffield Wednesday. Goalkeeper hangs on. And he gets it returned to him. It's safe to play it back to the goalkeeper. He's good with his feet.
Urusugu.
Kieran Lee. Fine save he's made there, and he's not let the ball escape his grasp. And it's Cole. Well, you can see what he was trying to do, but the pass wasn't on. It was a bad ball, as it turned out. They're looking to make the change now as quickly as possible, the home team. Kieran Lee, and he gets it back. Wiggins. Barry Bannon. And the opposition will get a throw here because they've tried to play it into the wide areas and they couldn't find the play that they were trying to pick out. The substitute coming on to try and repair the damage now.
Urusugu.
Turner.
Urusugu.
Defender to it first. And it's Cole. And he gives it back to his teammate. Barnett.
Good forward play from them.
He could cross it now. And that is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. Real good contest between these two as they jostle for possession.
Smith. Wallace.
Now they've won the ball back and trying to make something of it quickly.
Urusugu.
The countdown is on. We're into 9 minutes now. Football is a passing game, and goodness me, they're passing the ball around the opposition beautifully here.
Yeah, there's been a good tempo to it, good movement off the ball, and they've made the opposition.
This could be it. Now the shot! Great save by a diving goalkeeper.
Well, late in the match, when a keeper makes a save like that, that can be invaluable for a side, and I think it's going to earn his team something here.
Well, they're still leading, and they've decided to go for a fresh player in the hope of hanging on to that lead.
Well, you can see what they were trying to do. Just a bit too much height on it. It's gone straight to the goalkeeper. Wiggins.
Here's Lee. Barry Bannon. Still, as we are on the scoreline, but there's still time, even this late in the game, for a twist to the tail.
Looking to widen the play, really, widen the build-up, but the ball's just run straight out over the touchline.
Cole. Well, there's a big support here for them, and those supporters want to see just a little bit more in the time that remains.
Well, there's always pressure on you when you're playing in front of a big crowd, your own fans, and the players have shown a few nerves out there today. They've got to lose those.
We know how many late goals come in this competition. They want another one now.
Well, the manager on the sidelines has made his intentions clear. He's waving quite a few defenders forward. They're just going to get that ball into the box, whichever way is possible.
Goal kick now. And that is a chance again. Let's have a quick look at it. We can squeeze it in, the save.
Oh, there's nothing like seeing a top-class save like that.
Wiggins. Barry Bannon. This could be a chance. And here's the shot. Well, narrow margins in the match and in this incident.
Yeah, not far off. I think that would have made a difference to the outcome if it had gone in.
Pressing forward with an equaliser in mind.
It's another very good save. It didn't get away from him, the ball, either.
Wallace.
There goes the cross. Well, he has cleared the danger. And his cross was well away from those trying to get there and turn it into a chance. Well, here is that earlier incident, Alan. So close.
Yeah, and he's just decided I'm going to hit this as hard as I can. Close in, and it's just shot past the post.
Running out of time. They could still save themselves, but they're running out of opportunities. Well, no delay here. Well read, and a key time for the team here.
Barry Bannan. Final score here, 1-0. Well, given their status in the match, Alan, clearly underdogs, they'll be pretty happy with the way they played.
I think so. Yeah, they can take a lot from this performance moving forward. Might not have got the result they wanted, but they did well.
Some final thoughts on one of the better performers today, Alan?
Yeah, maybe the difference between the two sides. Really solid, really good performance from him.
That's very good link-up play. He can hit it here. He scored! Moved around nicely here with this passing game. Shots on here. Hit the post. And in goes the cross. And shoots. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. Well, there's a passing game, and goodness, this could be it. Now the shot. Great save by a diving goalkeeper.